Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, obviously you know what it's about. And if by some chance you can't read, well, this is for the Pandora's Box 5 arcade game station. Now, if you've been paying attention to my channel, you'll know that within the last week and a half or so, I've been uploading a lot of Pandora's Box 4S Plus videos. And that's because I already had those recorded. I didn't want to waste them, so might as well load them up. All of my videos are loaded up right now, so now it's time to go on to Pandora's Box 5. Okay, so here I got everything out of the box. And you can see the controller right here, obviously. And I went with a Wolverine Ryu design. Looks like you got Iron Man right there, Chun-Li right there. But yeah, it is a pretty nice looking controller. Now you look at this and you think that you're probably going to be, short on space, and you might be, bumping into your opponent. However, I can tell right now you got more space here than you actually realize. Now, before we get into the controller some more, I'll show you some of the things that it comes with. You actually get spare buttons, so that's pretty cool. You also get a DVI cable, yeah, that was a DVI cable. You get a USB 2.0 cable. You get a VGA cable. You also get your power cable, which I left downstairs. I took it downstairs to do some measurements. But yeah, you do get that. And of course, your manual. Now I was looking through the manual, and there you can see right there, that's the new hardware, the new motherboard. Well, motherboard, so to speak. You can see the specifications right there. So for any of you computer hacks out there, you can see how powerful or unpowerful it is, depending on how you look at it. There you can see the items that it comes with. The interface diagram, very interesting. Description. Now, this is compatible with your Xbox 360, your PS3, your PC, and of course, arcade. And what's really nice is you can change your button configurations. Now, let me see something here. Oh yeah, your button diagrams. Here you can see your various setups that you can go through. Whether you want to install it on your PC or on your PlayStation 3, whatever. So this unit right here, I'm going to show you, you can hook this up to your arcade cabinet. I went with this unit right here because right now I only have one standard JAMA cabinet. And if I was to buy, or if I was to wait to buy the JAMA version of this, it would just go in there, and I really want to start playing some of my old JAMA games. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this. I also wanted to see what this is all about, see if it was any good. Just some more instructions. It's a really nice manual you get here. I really like this. I really enjoy it. Now this is interesting. Look at that. You actually got, or you're getting, a list of all the games. I'll just go through each page here. You can pause your screen and take a look at it. Some of these may or may not be visible. Now, one thing that you should know, I got this on AliExpress and I ordered it directly from the manufacturer. And the manufacturer is 3A Game. Now here's the thing. If you're out there looking for a Pandora's box, you might already see people advertising the Pandora's Box 5S or the Pandora's Box 5 Plus. Well, those are bootlegs. And being that they're bootlegs, they're probably nothing more than a Pandora's Box 3 or even a Pandora's Box 4 with just extra games added. Now, if you don't have any problem with that, then by all means get it. The issue you're going to have, though, is those run on the old type of motherboard, whereas Pandora's Box 5 runs on the new type of motherboard. So again, 3A Game, if you're going to order and you want the real deal, I suggest going to AliExpress and ordering directly from them. What did this cost me? This cost me $221 and some change. Now that's ordering directly from the manufacturer, and that same day I got a confirmation email that my order is being processed. I think the next day it was shipped, and to get to my home it took barely over a week. So that's really good. Now, as far as the price, these can get more expensive or less expensive. It depends on the picture you want in front. And it also depends on if you want your buttons down here to glow. I chose not to. I'm not interested in that. So I got the fairly cheap version. So let's go ahead and take a closer look here. Now I can tell just by the feel of the buttons, these aren't high quality buttons, and I can tell by the feel this is not a high quality joystick. This is made most likely in China, and it's made with cheap Chinese joysticks and buttons. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if you're a hardcore gamer, take a look right here, just the button. Wow. It's actually stuck. Maybe it's just dirty. Let's see if the other one's like that. Nope, this one is good. Well, I got one extra working button. Yeah, this one you can see, it just slowly goes back up. Probably a defective spring. So, here's the deal. These are made with cheap Chinese buttons and joysticks. If you are a hardcore player, in other words, you're playing Super Turbo or any fighting game, and you go to tournaments, this is not for you. They're cheap parts, and you're not going to like them. At least I don't think you will. However, if you're just an average gamer, you probably really won't know the difference. So maybe you want to get this for your kid. I'm sure they're going to love it. Alright, so now let's take a look at the back. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we're looking at the back of the joystick right now. You got your on-off button, your power input, HDMI, VGA, audio if you want to connect these to some speakers, your volume, which it's really down in there, so you really got to get your finger in there to adjust it, your access to the setting menu, and your USB input. So yeah, not much on the back, you know, gives you what you need. So now, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. Oh, well, might as well look at the bottom too. You got these nice little, I don't know which one to call them, legs, feet, whatever. Keeps the joystick from sliding. But, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look on the inside now. Okay, so here we got the inside, and you can see it's all pretty standard. The good thing is you can easily replace the joystick and the buttons with higher quality items if you choose to do so. So that's not going to be an issue. I myself am not going to do that because I don't intend to play this all that much, other than to possibly just record some videos. Maybe once in a while play a game that I've never played before and I always wanted to. It does have a built-in speaker. And it's a small speaker, so you're probably not going to get excellent sound. Hopefully we'll get at least some decent sound. There you can see, I'll just leave it right there. That is the new Pandoras Box 5 motherboard. At least, you know, within the case. And that item, I could already tell, you can put this in your arcade cabinet. I mean, you got your harness right here. You just put all your wire up to you in your arcade cabinet, like so. The sound, wire those up to your speaker. Your power, it's probably acts as a kill switch, so your power on the, yeah, I don't see why this wouldn't be too much of an issue, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. You see the USB stick right here where they keep all the games, and there's player 2 side, same as player 1, no biggie. Now, the way this stays closed is it's connected, or you close it, and you put these on the bottom. There's 3 of these that go. 1, 2, 3. And that's how it stays shut. Quality-wise, it's pretty good. Not excellent. I think this is one of those things where if you drop it, you're probably going to dent it, have some damage, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Alright, I don't want to make this video too long, so now let's go get this sucker hooked up and we can see what we have to deal with. Alright, so here we are, and you can see this is in front of my dynamo cabinet. Take a look there. And you actually got more space between players 1 and 2 than you would on a standard cabinet. So initially when I saw this, I thought, you know, maybe you're going to be bumping into your partner. But yeah, maybe not. Look at that. It's a lot of space there. You figure, let's try and line this up. Yeah. Almost lined up. There we go. Yeah, look how much space you got now. So that's pretty impressive. I'm going to give him credit for that. But now, let me go ahead and hook this up to my TV, and we'll see how good it is. If you look right there, that's supposed to be the arcade version coming soon. So here we are, and we're at our game select screen. Now of course, when you play this on HD TV, you can pick how you want to view it. Let's just go with 4:3 HD. But yeah. Now one cool thing that I just saw, or that I want you guys to see, when you turn it on, those top buttons light up. I didn't show you what those are in the light. Let's see. But yeah, this is coin, home, select, R2 right, or R2 RT, R1 RB. D-pad, start. Oh, D-pad, left stick, start. So that's pretty interesting. Alright, so go back to here. Let's try and get you in front of the TV. Take a look at some of the games here. Look at that. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's interesting. So you get the basic the concept of the menu. It's pretty much the same thing, just looks different. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to go into the menu. Now I'm going to have to stop right here because it still plays that song when you go into the menu screen, and YouTube is going to flag it for copyright infringement, so give me 1 second. Alright, so we're at the system settings window. You can do your I/O test. This one, you can actually set your buttons. Someone had left a comment on one of my videos that this new Pandora's box, or maybe they were referring to the old one, I'm not sure. They said that you couldn't fix your buttons in arcade mode. Well, yeah, you can set your buttons. And when I first got this, the buttons were all messed up. They weren't Street Fighter 2 style. In other words, punches on top, kicks on bottoms. It was actually punch, 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 kick, kick, kick. So, yeah. We'll just get out of here. Credit setting, obviously I put the free play. What I don't like is exit game mode. It says menu exit. So when you're in a game, I gotta see how you get out of it to get back to the game selection screen. Before, on the Pandora's Box 4S Plus, I had it set for insert credit and start button. Now this seems like, I don't know, like it doesn't exist. Auto exit, game select mode, quality optimization, game settings. You know, you go into that. You can change the difficulties on some games, the number of lives, etc., etc., etc. Trying to keep this video as short as I can. Save settings and reboot, factory. Alright, so, yeah. It's nice and clean. But now we're going to go back to the game, and we're going to try out Mortal Kombat really quick. Just because we know that game played very poorly on the 4S Plus. So let's see how good it goes now. Alright, so here we are, and we're going to try this really quick. I'm not going to, probably won't even do a full round, but let's just see if the new hardware is better. Well, let's hope that doesn't get me any strikes. Okay, let's go ahead and put in some coins. Already, it seems much better. Oh, nice. I don't know any of the moves. What's that? How do you do that one move? Can't even remember. Alright, let's try some Sub-Zero here. Nice. Yeah, this plays much better, even though I don't. Can't even remember the moves. Ah. Well, still don't know. I do remember that.
Scorpion, win. Flawless victory, fatality.
Alright, very interesting. So, final thoughts. Well, let me just go ahead and turn this off. Okay, so, final thoughts. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. If you're a certain type of person, if you expect top of the line, top quality, this is not for you. If you're buying it for your kids or you're just, you know, an average gamer, yeah, this is definitely worth it. Because you're getting a Pandora's Box 5, you're getting a DVI cable, a VGA cable, your power cable. What else are you getting? Some extra buttons. Of course, one of mine sucked. And a 2-player control panel, which is pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Not much more to say. Again, if you're a hardcore person, if you're someone who plays Super Turbo every single night, and you know everything, and you want a perfect joystick, this is not for you. This is not something you want to take to tournaments. It's not something that you want to have a tournament with every single night. But when you get together with friends or for your kids, yeah, I think it's worth it. So there you are. If you have any questions, let me know. Until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.